Thank you, Mayor Garcity. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace be upon us. Good evening, good morning, everyone. Mayor Garcity, fellow governors, mayors, ladies and gentlemen. But first of all, allow me to express my appreciations. Would like to welcome the United States back on track to reach the goals of the Paris Agreement. This is indeed great news for all of us across the globe. And also would like to welcome Mayor Durkan from Seattle and Mayor Konik Yermeer from Stockholm, who joined the C40 Steering Committee. This is indeed a good news too, since more countries, more cities, more institutions, even more individuals joining the climate actions to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, the better for our missions. It will definitely flourish more collaborations. Now, as we know, cities across the globe are taking bold actions about the urgency and the necessity of ambitious climate actions. So does Jakarta. Allow me to share that we developed our own Paris Agreement compliant climate action plan. And this is anchored on a robust target for 2030 and 2050. And we're focusing on key sectors such as transportation sectors. Now, Jakarta is also actively engaged with our stakeholders to advocate the importance and the urgencies of having ambitious climate action plans which are complied with the Paris Agreement. So fellow mayors, fellow governors, allow me also to report that to push further the concrete work on advocacy, Jakarta is undertaking collaborative work with the Indonesian Provincial Government Associations and also the UCLG aspect. And with our partners, we are currently recruiting several cities in Indonesia to join City Race to Zero movement. And the City Race to Zero movement is being introduced as a movement that hopefully it could advocate the vertical and the horizontal integrations in terms of climate policies, financings, and actions for cities in Indonesia and also in Asia Pacific. And by the way, we have two upcoming agenda to discuss further on these issues. First, on June 24th, which is organized specially for Indonesian cities, and by the end of June for Southeast Asia cities as part of the ASEAN major forums. So fellow governors and mayors, in this meeting, allow me to propose. So Mayor Garcity would like to propose suggestions to C40 to provide assistance for translating the City Race to Zero campaign materials into local languages. Because I think this will be very helpful for cities if the materials is in local languages and it may be needed for many. In fact, we are in Jakarta, is initiating the translations of Cities Race Zero materials to Indonesian languages so that it could be more understandable for our local stakeholders across Indonesia. And lastly, in preparations for the COP26, Jakarta has had agreed with the UK Embassy here in Jakarta to organize a side event. And in addition to that, we're also in conversations with the UN Research Institute for Social Development. So we hope this event can be a platform to elevate the voice of mayors to achieve our climate mitigations and adoption targets. So that's all from us here in Jakarta. Thank you for your attention. Good morning, good evening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.